If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated. Hello, Lives on the Road subscribers and followers. I'm regularly asked, how is it that we have enough money to, live in a pop-up camper or, full-time RV, full-time Nomad, whatever the question is. I mean, and there's, to be clear, and I just want to cover this briefly. People also talk about being debt-free, which I did make a video of. We did become debt-free, and I'll put a link to that right here. Also, how do you make money on the road? After that, I can't put another link, but there is another video of that, and I'll put that link later on, and you'll see it pop up right up here. So there's a whole series of things, but finally, how do you save money? Well, to give you a quick rundown without spending a lot of time, because I want to get on how I save money, to give you a quick rundown on where we were at before we started our venture. Carolyn and I met 3 years ago, and my wife had left me, and I had a significant amount of debt. I had $50,000 in debt, $10,000 in credit cards, car payments, and just all kinds of debt that I had to get paid off. So we had to get that paid off, and then we had to save money. And so we've done this in 3 years with 2 incomes, and we weren't making a lot of money. And I don't want to tell you how much I was making, because some people are going to say, oh yeah, that's a lot of money. Well, so that's not my age, Carolyn's age. Carolyn was making just pennies, it seemed like, what she should be making, and I wasn't much better. So, but I don't feel like we were making a lot of money. So we really had to focus. And so we got ourselves debt-free, and then once we got ourselves debt-free, we started saving money. And we were able to save money really quick once we got debt-free. So step 1 is become debt-free. So let's talk about, once you're debt-free, what you do then. What you do is you stop spending money. You find the cheapest place you can find, and we did. We found a place for $350 a month. It was incredible. The guy just wanted someone to take care of the place. It was 8 acres, and really he just didn't want it left alone. He wanted people to mow the grass and, make sure the water was turned on and electric was turned on. And that's, so the only reason I think he wanted $350 a month was just to pay the taxes. He wasn't trying to make any money off of it. So you have to really focus. That's the key. I want to get back to focus. You have to focus. You have to keep looking and keep looking and keep looking until you can find something that is just dirt cheap. I mean, think about it. $350 for eight acres. Most people out there are going to say it's not possible. Well, it is possible, because we did it. So now our rent was nothing. Part of the thing that was hurting us so bad is the amount of hours we were working. And yes, I'm going to make a video about how do you know if your boss is killing you. So I'm going to talk about that. But in the end, we didn't object. We needed money, and we needed a lot of it. So we allowed him to abuse us so we could get all the hours we possibly could get. So, we worked 60, 70, in some cases 90 hours a week. That is a ton of overtime. Think about it. So now we had all this overtime money, and we just stayed focused and stayed focused. We never spent money. Well, we couldn't spend money because we were working so much. The worst habit we had was we went to Chinese food a lot because we worked so much. It was just easier to get a quick bite to eat at the Chinese place. That was the worst. We never deviated from the budget. Never. If we had budgeted $200 for food for that pay period, we never went over. We budgeted $150 for electric. And, we would turn down the heat before we left. We would turn down the heat down to 50 degrees. So, propane costs, I should say utility costs, not just electric. We just never violated the budget. And anytime we had money left over, So, you know, let's say we only spent $70 in electric. That money went straight to savings. The thing is our budget was, I don't know, $1,100. Let's just make up some numbers. $1,100 is what our budget was for the month. I think it was higher than that, but just to keep it easy. And we made $2,100. So there was $2,000, or excuse me, $1,000 that went straight to savings already. Okay, we had no debt, rent was dirt cheap, truck was paid for, so we just basically only had to pay for utilities, gas for the truck, and rent. And then we, anytime that we didn't spend the money, so that's, let's say, you know, $150 on utilities, and we only spent $70, all that extra money went straight into savings. So after we became debt-free, we were able to save enough money to live this lifestyle for 2 years. And that took us 4 months. 4 months, we had enough money saved to live in this camper for 2 years. Well, you're going to ask, well, how's that possible? And it's possible because I only budget $800 a month. That's all I allow ourselves to spend. Now, regularly, I think most months, I think 1 month we went over. Most months, we are at $650. $650, so we're already saving $150 every month. So, those are the key steps that we use to save money. Not a financial expert, not claiming to be, but that's what we did. So anyway, I hope that answers the question a bit. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.